Welcome everybody. We're going to do a Labor Day hangout. Basically, talk, do whatever. I'm going to send out the links to the people that said they were wanting to come, and we're going to go from there. So bear with me for a minute while I get these sent out. So that's getting sent. That's sent. I'll do a little bit more here. So I'm going to put the link on the live stream. Okay, that's up. So let's get this rolling here. Let's do a little examination of the purpose of Labor Day. And I forgot to turn on Q&A. Oh well. That's fine. So let's do a little bit of exploration here. Labor Day is supposed to be the working man's holiday. But yet, people still work today. Which, understandable, that does happen. As far as me today, Labor Day is basically just another day off because I work my normal day off to get this day off. So let's see if people join. we'll sit here and try to hang out till 5:30. If no one shows up at 5:30, then I'll end it. But anyway, anyone that happens to stumble on this video, welcome. I was talking about what Labor Day normally means to people. It's supposed to be the working man's holiday, like I said before. And it's not really much of a holiday, just because a lot of people still work. Someone asking for a link. Yeah. I spent most of the day cleaning, so even though it's supposed to be a day off from work, I'm still working. Hey, what's up, man?
Yo. How are you?
What's on your shirt?
Huh?
What's on your shirt?
See, I'm hot stuff. Kansas
Oh,
Lottery.
Hot Lotto. Jesus Christ.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Dude, I'm wearing the Knight Rider t-shirt.
Oh. Wow. Well, that's cool.
Oh, shoot. So, anyway, Labor Day. What's Labor Day mean to you anymore?
Oh, shoot. Well, that doesn't mean what it used to mean. Because they've pretty well gotten rid of all the labor stuff. We're going backwards.
Well, it's supposed to be the working man's holiday.
Yeah, but does anybody really care about the working guy anymore?
Well,
You know.
yeah, you can't have it all.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah.
Well, like I was saying before you came in, today's my day. Oh, yeah. I'll be right back. I set a
Okay.
timer because we got a new filter for my water pitcher, and you gotta
Oh,
let it
cool.
soak. You gotta let it soak for 15 minutes, and the
Oh,
timer's
before.
going off.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be right
Is it a
back.
good? Okay, ding.
Yeah. Sorry to leave you hanging.
Oh, that's okay.
I knew the timer on the other one would keep beeping until I turned it off.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Where's everybody?
Oh, I figure they're busy.
Okay.
So, what you been up to?
Oh, nothing much. Just putting up with life.
That's what we're all doing, is putting up with life.
Yeah. Well, you know how it is.
I've been cleaning out drawers all day.
Well, I'm paying for not going to Pioneer Village.
Why is that?
Oh wow! So a guy put sound chips in his car.
Why are you paying for not going?
Set up with the dashboard. You really can't tell right now, other than the fact those are my new overlays, and those are the new acrylics.
He made a kit car.
On my pods.
Yeah. I thought that'd be kind of cool, but oh yeah. Yeah. So he's going through a sound test of his kit stuff. So heck of a deal.
I've seen those. You can't do the steering wheel anymore because it's a split steering wheel.
Yeah, because it's illegal. Yeah, I know. You have to have a regular steering wheel.
Unless you trailer the car.
Well, the trick is you put a quick interchange steering wheel, so when you're at the events, you have the one you like, and then pop it off and put the other one on.
Yeah, but see, the problem with that is a quick change wheel, you're not meant to have the big housing, because there's a gap between where the back of the wheel and the actual what's that called? The steering column is. It's because that's where the release ring is.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the wheels that they make, they're tight fit. Unless, I mean the racing wheels, yeah, but you'd have to modify it.
Yeah, you can modify it. Put something in there to make it look right.
But then you wouldn't have a quote unquote show accurate car.
Well, yeah, you'd have to do something with the steering wheel. But you could be closer than you were before.
Or like I said, trailer the car.
Or trailer the car.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that would do the whole dash.
Mhm. Oh yeah, you could buy the dash. There was a while you could actually buy that dash.
You still can, but I think it's a fortune for it.
I think it is now. Yeah, it's probably a lot more than it was back then. But yeah, you could buy the dash. The car I want is Back to the Future. I get more looks on that one.
You prepared to pay more money?
Well, yeah, the DeLoreans are pretty expensive now.
Pretty expensive. They are expensive.
Yeah. But you could probably make a fake one. Pretty close. All you need is a Fiaro body. A Fiaro chassis and then go with the rest.
That's still a lot of fabricating.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But the DeLorean was physically bigger anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I know it was. Yeah. That's why they make the kit for the Lamborghini Countach that goes on a Ferraro body.
Oh yeah, they make all kinds of kits. They make them for that and the MR2s.
Mhm. So, but that's kind of cool. Yeah, I was never really thrilled with the kit car myself when it was out. It wasn't my thing. But
Trans Am?
Yeah, I like the old Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit. But I'm more old school.
here's an interesting tip. They sold a Knight Rider edition car in the 80s when it was new. And what it was, it had the limo tint on the sides, and it had the hubcapped, the black hubcapped wheels.
Okay.
And I mean, it still had the regular dash and steering wheel, but those cars, and the show car and the cars that were sold were only 305s.
Okay.
They weren't 350s.
Okay.
My brother, the girl he dated's brother, had a Knight Rider edition Trans Am.
Wow.
And it was a 305 in it, small block. Because they were trying to be cheap about it.
No. Well, the guy who got away with...
Because they was adding sound effects to it anyway.
Yeah.
See, that's like when they tried to do the Knight Rider reboot back in like 2010, I think. A lot of people complained because it was a Mustang.
Yeah, they should have kept one of those cars.
Yeah, but they couldn't really.
Yeah.
Because everyone wanted them to either use the new Camaro, which I don't even think it was out yet. They didn't. Their reasoning for not using the Camaro because the Camaro was already related with Transformers and Bumblebee.
Okay.
And then the next fallback was the Z06 Corvette. And they said no because Kit was always a 4-seater. He was never a 2-seater. And then people were saying, well, use the last generation WS6 Firebird. And that wasn't the current Firebird, so they didn't want to promote that. So anyway, another reason why they used the Mustang, because Ford basically was most of the budget for that show.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why pretty much all the cars that was in the show were Ford cars. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like the Mustang. I thought they did a great job with it. I mean, at least they used a Shelby Cobra and not just a Mustang GT. And the whole KR thing was kind of cute too. Because the KR stood for King of the Road.
Right.
And but most people that seen it from the show, they thought it stood for Knight Rider. You know, again, that was just a cute play on words. Right. And I remember, and also that was they did sell a couple Knight Rider edition Cobras, Shelby Cobras, that had the black and the ghost race stripes, the ghost gray stripes up the middle. And you know, I just thought that was a good looking car.
Yeah, well, they did choose a neat looking car. Yeah, I understand that they did, but I don't know.
And another thing I think people had a lot of trouble with was the whole chameleon thing they added, to where he could be a truck. Everything he turned into was a Ford product, and that's what pissed him off.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but they got the cars for free from Ford if they do that.
Yeah.
And the show was based by Ford.
Yeah, that's like the Michael Bay Transformers. General Motors, big supporter. All the fucking Autobots were General Motors in the first couple, except for the last one. The last Transformers they had, one was a Veyron. I mean, it was still it was still heavily GM, but not as much as it was the first and second.
I see. Wow. So yeah, I don't know. I remember the old James Bond cars. You know, they came out with a toy where I had one where the back popped up and it was a shield and rockets launched out of the front.
You a James Bond fan?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I haven't watched the last few of them, no.
Which one actually had a Lotus as his car?
Oh, gosh.
Because there was one or two where they didn't have the Aston Martin.
Yeah. Well, they had that Lotus, and he blew it up. And it was with, Roger Moore.
Yeah.
It was submarine, too.
Yeah, Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, warning alarm, and they went to break the glass, and the car blew up. So, yeah. I must admit, the stuff they had on there was plausible. That was the neat thing, is some of the stuff they had was plausible. Color-wise, and yeah, they had the gyrocopter, and then they had the hang glider and stuff like that. Those were kind of neat when they came up with that. So it was neat. I haven't watched it since Skyfall. That was the last one I've seen. I didn't see the recent ones, but Roger Moore was the ones a lot of the time I was in. And then they had the hyped up scooter. Remember the hyped up scooter that really run in India?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, shoot, yeah. This scooter would ride wheelies. They souped up a lot of stuff. It was interesting. I think that was Never Say Never, was that one. Never Say Never was that movie where they had the hopped up scooter. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Oh, that was the last one Sean Connery did? Yeah. Yeah, that was his last movie, Never Say Never. After Roger Moore, they brought Sean Connery in for one. And he did one. Never Say Never.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch his movies.
Yeah,
all the ones I've seen were the more recent ones.
Yeah. His was, well, the one I'm talking about is the one that he did. Well, Roger Moore was the mainliner. He did one, and it was pretty, it's a pretty neat movie. Yeah. So but I haven't seen the recent ones. I don't go to the movie theater very often. So.
Oh, speaking of movie theater, I went and seen Guardians of the Galaxy last night.
Oh, was it good?
That is an amazing movie.
Oh, really?
If you get a chance to catch it while it's still in theaters, it's worth it.
Oh, okay.
I will definitely be picking up the video.
The video. Is that an anime type version?
No, it's live action.
Oh, live action. Okay.
And I'm gonna go and watch the Turtles movie next pay, and I'm gonna do a little review on that.
Oh, cool.
And I'm gonna compare the CG from that to Guardians of the Galaxy. Everyone says the CG in the new Turtles movie is horrible. So I'm gonna go watch it and then compare it because what they
But you
did.
grew up in the Turtles generation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll,
yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. Everyone says this because the turtles are all CG. Where in like the last, or the older movies were actors with the heads that had puppeteers that controlled the heads.
Yeah.
And a lot of people complain because it's such a departure from the original.
Mm.
And so I'm gonna go see. And a lot of people complain, I said, again, the CG, and I guess the story is bad too. And because a Rocket in Guardians of the Galaxy, he's fully CG, and they did an amazing job with him.
Mm. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, now I hear you. But it looks like your screen froze.
It might have. I stopped.
Oh no, you're okay. You're okay. Now it
I
moved.
stopped twisting.
Oh, okay. You stopped moving.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Of course, you don't have much light on me, so you really can't see me real well. I can change that. Nope. Okay.
I got a curtain open.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Why is my light not coming on? Well, we have lights. That means we got power. We should have power. Let me check here. Did I blow a breaker? Nope, got a breaker. Okay, so why are you not lit up? Yeah.
Aloha pimps.
Oh. Huh. Well, what the hell? Let's see if we got... Alright. Come here. Let's see if we got... Yeah, we got power. Let's see if we can do it. Do it through here then. Here we go. Did my light bulb die?
Aw, come on, Hawaii Sidecar. You're supposed to be the tech guy in the
Who, me?
islands. You're supposed to represent. No mic or camera on your laptop.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There. There.
Dude, I could
There we
see
go.
it before.
Yeah, well. Let's see. There we go.
You smart ass.
Who?
I'm reading Hawaii Sidecar.
Oh.
Wait, lid is closed.
He what?
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm reading Hawaii Sidecar's chat. He's typing because he says he's on his laptop and no mic or no camera because his Wi-Fi in his phone ain't working.
Oh.
And he's got the lid on his laptop closed and he's using it by extension.
Oh. Okay. However, huh?
Give the cam whores, huh?
Let's see. Where? Okay, I'm trying to... Okay. Let's go to here. Okay.
So start freaking.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for coming to hanging out with us losers. Lord knows we're a bunch of losers.
Are we, or we have nothing to do?
We're both. We have nothing better to do.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to this. Come on.
It's getting dark pretty quick.
Yeah, it is. Where is... Okay. Why aren't you showing me the questions and answer thing? Okay, hold on. Okay.
An Xperia from an S3? Come on, man, you're the tech guy. You should be rocking like a Nexus 5 or something. Or a Nexus 7, or a Chromebook for that matter. He's gonna hate me.
Oh no, he's not gonna hate you.
Yeah, I know you have beautiful beaches. Don't need latest tech. Just enough to get by. Says the guy who has an electric car.
Mm.
You bricked your Xperia.
Okay.
I have 2 viewers, and the second viewer is not going to be able to see what he's typing.
Okay. Whoa, I didn't want to do that. Undo.
There's only one phone I thought I bricked, and I panicked when I did it. And that was back when, oh hell, what company was it? HTC, yeah. When you bricked your phone, it would literally show a picture of a brick, of a red brick. And when it did it, I was like, oh shit. Because I didn't have the money at the time to buy another one outright. And you couldn't do a insurance claim on a phone that you tried to root.
No, it's still that way, isn't it?
I don't think it's so much that way anymore because they've since passed a law that it's no longer illegal to unlock your phone.
Oh.
That's what the whole idea of root access was so you could unlock your phone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, you went somewhere.
Chinese.
I still can't see the questions and answers on this in this Hangout.
On your, yeah, because it's through the actual chat going to Hangout. On the tablet you're using, CD, if you tap the screen, it might give you an option to bring up the rolling chat on the side.
Okay. I'm not using the camera. I put it up on my phone so I could watch the rolling chat. And,
no, this is the private chat throughout the Hangout, not the Q&A. I forgot to enable Q&A.
Oh, okay. That's why I was freaking out. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen the Chinese counterfeit Goo phone that looks like an iPhone. I've seen those.
Oh, so you can buy that really cheap, I bet.
Yeah, but the band it operates on is like T-Mobile's the only place, the only phone or the only carrier to work on.
Oh, I see. Well, I figured they were going to do that. You know they were going to do that. I mean, anything that anybody manufactures over there, they're going to copy.
That's
They even have their own. They even have their
follow the DRMs.
Yeah, they even have their counterfeit drifts and GoPros.
Yeah, I discovered those by rolling through eBay.
Mhm. Yeah. The only thing is you have to wait 30 days to get it.
Because it's got to go through customs.
Yeah, it's got to go through customs too. Yeah.
Well, see, the funny thing about that is he was talking about the counterfeit Samsungs. There's really nothing to counterfeit about them. I mean, okay, they can rip off the style, but it still runs Android as a core.
Yeah.
I mean, Android's still, I guess you'd say, well, it's not really freeware. They still gotta. Well, no,
it's open source.
It's open source, but you still gotta license the software.
Yeah.
When you're distributing it in that way, I'm pretty sure you guys still license the software. You can make the about phone read whatever you want. Well, people are still going to buy the knockoff Apple phones because, well, what was it? Oh man, China. It was like, I think it was before the 4S came out. China was already marketing because they were debating. I remember they were debating if they was going to do a 4S or go straight to the iPhone 5. Because I remember the first Goo phones to come out that year were called the Goo Phone 5, and they was already making cases that said fits iPhone 5. And then Apple decided to call it the 4S. It sounds like where you're at. I mean, I don't think the telecom really cares because I think that's still considered an emerging market, isn't it? I mean, Samsung. I mean, TouchWiz is bastardized Android anyway. Say off day, no holidays here. Oh, well, no, it's Labor Day is supposed to be the working man's holiday, and a lot of people anymore they work it. Uh, I mean, some people do get it off. I'm off today, but I got to work my normal day off because I'm off today. So in a way, I'm not really getting it off. They're moving my day off.
Yeah, but you had 2 days off in a row, though.
Yeah, but that sucks when it happens.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd rather have my Thursday off than have the day off.
But they didn't think any customers would be calling today, so that's why you're not working today. Am I right?
Well, of course we'll tell. You're right. Where's Reed's bud?
I don't know.
Yeah, chat spam for the win, man.
Mhm. Oh, wait a minute. Is there football games going on today?
Probably. It's Monday.
No. Well, it's preseason, isn't it? Still?
For some places, yeah.
Let's see. But that would be Monday Night Football, unless it's on the holiday. Let me figure it out here, see what we got. Come on, come back here.
For your session. And then there's a black void. You got loaded. Is that why you're hiding from the...
Okay, let's go back.
2 viewers. Welcome, viewer. Anyway, I forgot to enable Q&A. If you found this video and you go to the main Hangout, there's a link to join. Feel free to come in.
Oh, they're showing September 4th, Packers and Seahawks. September 7th.
Packers. Packing some fudge.
Yeah. Let's see. And then Steelers and Ravens on the 11th.
So there's no Monday Night Football?
Well, not yet. It's not showing anything. It's starting week 1 starts September 4th. I'll do it another way. I could probably find it another way. I'll just back it up. Foot. Football games today. Here we go.
Yeehaw.
Here we go. Do 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 do. Come on.
If it isn't rugby, he doesn't care.
Okay, Thursday, August 28th. Uh,
I was flying before 9 a.m.
hmm?
I'm reading his teams. I just can't keep up with them older guys. I can't do it.
Mm. Well, it looks like they're all finals.
They're all finals for the preseason.
Yeah. Yeah. Next week starts the first of the season.
What about the Pats? I don't know. What about the Pats?
Well, let's see.
Greatest football team in history.
Broncos beat Dallas 27-3.
They are a dynasty. Dude, I have no idea who the Pats are. I don't watch football. Don't care about football. Don't care about soccer.
Huh.
Oh, God.
What the heck's this?
I was debating on using the couch or not. I probably should have been more comfortable.
We're using the couch. Well, you just don't want to throw it away once. You want to reuse your couch.
No, I said use the couch.
It depends on who's been on the couch, if you want to reuse it or not.
Shut up. I don't want to think about that. Because it was my sister's couch.
Oh, no.
Not funny.
Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. He's got a funny comment coming now.
I have a couple laptops coming in. I had a PC dropped off. One protector also. Sold 6 toners. Projector. Not protector. Jesus Christ. I can't fucking read. I posted the link for this on FA, and I spelled Labor Day with a Y.
That's okay. I can't spell either. But I'm worse.
Yeah, but I spelled it right on Hangouts. I spelled it right on Facebook. I spelled it right. It's FA where I misspell it.
Oh, well. Another person said they were going to join it on the invites, but then where are they?
No, the restaurant maybes. Yeah, Comrade, I sent him a link.
Yeah.
I think he's away.
Oh, okay. Well, heck. Look at that.
Whoever comes.
Yeah. Did you send out links otherwise, too?
I sent it to people that said they were coming.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna just comment bomb people.
Yeah.
Because they should have still got the notification.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So I understand.
That is weird. I didn't know there was a compass in the bottom of this light. Is that what I think it is?
What
That
does
is
this
too
Joker
weird.
ride? What does this Joker ride? Come on, Hawaii, don't spam like that.
Oh.
Well, CD, you want to tell him what you ride? Because he keeps saying, what does this Joker ride? Well, why don't you put a mic in and you can talk for yourself?
Oh, he wants to know what I ride?
Yeah. He's
He
blowing
doesn't
up
think I ride.
the group chat.
Oh. Well, I'll be right back. Give me a minute. I gotta unlock the garage. All right.
Yes, Sidecar, plug a mic in. You don't need a camera. Just plug the mic in. We still have your voice. Surely you got a mic laying around.
Yeah, at least we could hear what you have to say. NT8 would pick on you.
Come on, what kind of comic poop, Sidecar? Really?
At least we could hear him. He doesn't want. He's on the beach with them with those gals in those skirts, and he doesn't want to show us. That's it.
No, he lives down in the Cook Islands. He's not in Hawaii. I don't think they do hula skirts.
Well, whatever they do, right? I'm gonna have to leave my mic in here because if I do, it'll disconnect. I'll be right back.
They do, and it's hot. Better than Hawaii hula. It's super fast. You're all about them hips. Fuck the Wi-Fi on this phone. You don't have a mic port on the laptop? Seriously? It's under my desk. KVM. I have no idea what KVMing is. Keyboard, video, mouse. It's a switch. KCM, what's that stand for? No, just my normal look. I look sad. No, I'm fine. I just normally look like I'm upset. When you live in the middle of nowhere, it's normal to look upset. Well, that's not fair. It's not really the middle of nowhere, but there's nothing to do here. I really have no close friends that live close anymore. But I digress. Andy, man. Wow, that's red. That's red. I might move to mainland in 10 years, maybe LA. LA, maybe. Why you want to move back to the mainland? Ask the under desk. Why is there a camera under your desk?
Okay. Oh, my curtain fell down again. Hold on. Two. Stupid thing. I hate it when you do that. All right. Okay. Oh, we're all red. What happened? Dante, you're red. Oh, he's red.
Hell yeah, I'm red.
Oh.
So you keep your laptop underneath your desk? Oh, you dug the bike out. Well, that is purple.
I lost my side cover. That's why it's black. I had to get a replacement.
Is that a Virgo? He asked if it was a Virgo.
It's a Magna. Honda. V45.
Magna, nice.
Yeah, but like I say, I lost my side cover. I had all covers and everything, and I lost it, so I had to replace it. It's not painted yet.
How'd you lose it?
It blew off. It's always the left one. Hold on, I'm going to go put it back. And yes, I've got, you know what that is?
Yeah, you told me what that is.
Yeah, headlight modulator.
Go fast.
So,
Magna, go fast.
so now they have proof. If they look at your Hangout, they can actually see, yes, I do ride.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the only loser in the whole group that you flipping me off. I'm the only loser in the group that don't have a bike yet. Yeah, I see the watch.
Hold on.
My favorite. Yeah, I used to have my favorite watch too, and the fucking screen blew up out of the blue. You're sitting in your bare feet. I don't own shoes. Wow, dude. Only flip-flops. It's a tough lifestyle you got there, man. God, I don't even own a pair of flip-flops. I haven't wore flip-flops or sandals in, oh God. Probably the last set I wore was like in 2003. Just play with the random stuff I have on my desk. Is this even a Hot Wheels car? Yeah, it is. Made in Malaysia. Ferrari FXX. What else I got? Oh, you leaving us? He left. I had a question to ask him too before he left.
Okay, we're back. Okay. She's put to bed. Yeah. Where'd he leave?
Yeah, he left.
Oh! Feel like a cheap date. Show him the goods and then he takes off.
Show him the goods and he takes off. Well, like I said, I'm the only loser that doesn't have a bike, so.
No, you don't. You're not a loser. You just want to be.
I'm a loser.
No. You get one, I'll change.
I'll still be a loser.
Yeah, so he didn't know. He wasn't sure if I had one or not. I think I proved it. Didn't get the other one out. The other one's further in, but I couldn't have started it. I would have had to push it up there. Didn't feel like doing that.
Yeah, it's not running, is it?
Well, run if I keep it on the charger. It's got a stator out of it.
Oh.
So it only runs as long as the battery's charged. Once the battery loses charge, it'll quit.
Put it on trickle charge overnight. Check the gas, recharge the battery. You got an electric bike.
Yeah, yeah, I do. Electric bike.
That's a hell of a way to think about it, ain't it?
Yep, that's true. It won't run unless it's got charge.
So check the gas, charge the battery.
Yeah, but the headlights stay on, so you don't go very long.
Oh, you can unhook that. Just pull a wire off.
Yeah, but it has a modulator on it, so. Yeah, I install modulators in both bikes, so both bikes do it. But yeah. So, like I said, yeah. But what does he ride? You got to go find a neighbor with a Rebel.
Actually, our neighbors across the street, they both got Harleys. His wife has a Sportster, and he has it's a bigger one. It don't have the big full fairing on it.
Yeah. Okay.
It might be like a Dyna or something.
Okay.
Yeah, our neighbors across the street have Harleys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I lost the side cover, and I got to put safety wires on the side cover, so if I lose them, they stay on the bike. And once they come off, they'll knock against the bike, and I'll know they're off.
How'd you lose it?
I just gone down the highway. It popped off. The wind caught it. I was going around semi-trucks, and it just sucked it off. Found it, but it was broke. Truck ran over it, so I have what's left of it. But yeah, I was pissed. I wasn't a happy person. So, lost it.
Well,
I got a carb leaking.
Yeah. I scheduled this to run till 7. I'll wait till 6:30 if no one shows up.
Okay.
I'll end the live stream and then we'll just talk over Skype.
Oh, okay. Okay, that'll work.
There's no sense for just me and you to be talking back and forth for 2 hours on a hangout.
And the people look at it like, who are these two guys?
The loser brigade, man.
Yeah. Oh, not all losers. Hi, you want to see my stamp collection?
That's not funny. I know people that do that. And I'm sure you do too.
No.
You're a furry and you don't know anyone to collect stamps?
Oh, I'm sure there are, but I don't. No. Oh, shoot. Too funny, too funny. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, heck of a deal. Well, at least I made it. I wonder if Dante's doing one. I checked yesterday. No.
Nice.
So then I was checking today.
Last night, and then I stayed with a friend of mine till like 3 in the morning.
Oh. Yeah, so that was it. So, heck of a deal. Yeah. Oh.
I still have one viewer. I wonder who it is.
But he's afraid to come in.
Well, I don't know if it's so much that.
There is a link there. He could join if he wanted to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. We don't bite. We had our shot.
He posted his first ride video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll catch that when we get off.
Yeah. 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 So I figure I'd get it out and show it to you, but I've got a carb leaky problem. I'm going to have the carbs done.
That was
it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's leaking again. So that's why we ordered the other parts for the other bike, because I'm going to have to tear this one down to ship the carbs off. I have to send the carbs to Texas. It's going to cost me about $300 to have the guy go through them, but he does a very thorough job of it. He only works on these type of carbs. So he only works on them. He's going to gonna make sure they're perfect. You know, and that's really the only problem I have with the bike right now is I need the carbs done, I guess. And I'll need a rear tire pretty quick. The other bike, I got to tear it apart. I'll start next week. I got to tear the carbs off of it, replace the rubber boots underneath the carbs, you know, lift it up, get the rubber boots off, put the new rubber boots on. Or I should replace them all, which means I got to pull the carbs up, undo the intakes, pull the intake off, you know, pull the intake off the bike, and then replace all the rubber boots. And I've got all the boots. I've got all the parts to do it, so it's not a big deal. Mine are cracked, so I got to get rid of mine. Mine date back to probably factory, and they got to come off. So 85, 95, 2005. One more year, the carb boots will be 30 years old. So we're going to replace those. Fun. I got one carb pouring the gas out. So, and with the carbs in the bike, I can't pull the float bowl off the bottom to get to it. So I'm screwed there. I can't get the float bowl off. So it's just better I send them down to have them all done. And the guy will shim the needles so that it won't have a dead spot from $5 to $6 grand, which they all have. So it'll run steady all the way up. So, you know, that's what he does. So, but then that's what we'll get. So, no big deal. Wow, I thought Reedspud would show up, but was it too short a notice, or did you give him a notice yesterday?
I didn't give him a notice. I just basically upposted this at about, what? Oh, I think it's around 11, 12 when I threw this up. So there's only been about maybe a 4 or 5 hour notice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they're up there.
He sleeps throughout the day and gets up in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a night owl, so he's a third shift type of person. Second shift. Works at night, in the daytime. Yeah.
I try to do it early because I know some people, they want to come home and relax and
yeah, I understand.
sit on the computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said I didn't really plan it that far in advance. I didn't expect a lot of people.
I understand.
I appreciate everyone that comes, though.
Oh, yeah, I know you do. I know you do. Yeah, I happened to see it, and I says, oh, okay, I can do that. I can do that.
I sent you the text, that's why, because I didn't see your Skype. You're on Skype. You must have your Skype set to hidden or offline.
Yeah, I was getting too many phone calls from those guys. I mean, like all night long, you know.
Oh yeah, I get them too. Well, the only difference is when I shut the lid on my laptop, it hibernates. So.
Yeah, well, I can't hibernate the tablet unless I turn it off. Yeah.
Well, you can turn the Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, I know. But if I'm going to do that, then might as well charge it. I usually have it plugged in, but yeah, that group is constantly, they're constantly going. but usually all night long and not during the daytime.
Well, it's sporadic throughout the day because they sent me a call right before I started this, and I didn't.
Oh, they did me too. Yeah. I told them I had a thing I was going to go to, so I'll cut out.
I don't even reply to it. I just deny it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. So yeah.
I wonder if that cable that came with my capture card will work with the PS2. I've been sorting through stuff and renting stuff out.
Mhm.
And one of the video ports on my capture card looks really close to my PS2 port, or the video port on my PS2, because I can't find a cable for it, and I have a couple old PS2 games I want to play.
GameStop doesn't have a cable for that?
I don't want to have to pay for it if I can't find it.
Yeah, but they're cheap.
Still money. The cable should be laying around here somewhere. I just can't find it.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm just trying to help.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I mean, if I don't want to buy another one for a console it's already like 2 generations outdated.
Yeah, but now it's a collector's item.
Yeah. It's not even my original PS2. My original PS2 I traded in to get my original 360. The PS2 I got, I bought off my nephew because he needed money.
Oh, okay. I've got the original 360. Well, my sister gave it to me because she couldn't hook it up to her TV. I told my mom, yes, she can hook it up to her TV. I know how. I hooked it up to my TV. But now I'm not running the TV at all. I haven't even had it on. Not looking at Netflix on it either. Huh?
Flash is green.
Oh.
Tells me it's got power.
Wow.
I need to do something with this capture card. I paid like $150 for it, and only did one game video with it.
That's okay. You'll put stuff up.
I haven't yet though. The last video I put up with was, or actually no, I put 2. Or no, I did. I put 1. I did. Send it here. Oh, Tom. Send me the link. G Plus has freaked it. Yeah, the only video I actually did a gameplay with was the Zombie U one on my Wii U when I first got it.
You know the guy with the BMW down in the corner? His is all apart too now.
His Beamer's all apart.
Yeah, it's not working. He's got the seat and everything torn off of it.
Yeah, but how old is it?
Oh, he bought it last year or so.
What kind of bike is it?
It's a dual sport.
What's the odds of that actually being a Sateo?
It's red.
Oh no, that'd be the GS 800 then.
Then it's not a Certeo.
Yeah.
You made Certeos in white and blue.
Yeah, he was riding it all the time, and now it's sitting there outside in the rain, half apart.
Has it got cast wheels?
I'd have to go down and look.
If it's got cast wheels and it's a 650, then it's just the standard bitch bike.
Yeah.
Your bitch bike.
Yeah, he's got the panners on it. He's got all his panners off of it and all that, and he's working on it. And his street bike that he rode sat out there for 2 years. He didn't ride it. All he did was ride the BMW. Now the BMW is down. He's riding the other one. So I don't know what he's doing.
I thought yours had cast wheels, Navy.
Oh, mine's got spoke. If mine came with cast wheels, I wouldn't have bought it.
Now, is the cast wheel a solid wheel?
For off-road, if you ride cast wheels, you're going to break one if you do any serious off-roading. The advantage to cast wheels is you can easily run tubeless tires.
Oh, okay.
However, tubeless tires are not off-road tires.
No, that's why, like, a lot of, and that makes sense. That's why a lot of off-road trucks, well, they don't do the beadlock wheels anymore. They got the ones that have the fake, look like they're fake beadlocks.
No, you can buy aftermarket beadlocks.
They still make them?
Oh yeah, definitely. Most of the dual sports now run 17 rear, 21 fronts, and they're pretty much all standard rims. But if you price the rims through the factory, and that includes Kawasaki, Suzuki, BMW, you're looking at $800 or $900.
Mm-hmm.
Is that per wheel or for a set?
Per wheel.
Per wheel.
That does not come with a fucking tire.
Yeah, that's another question. Why do they always run a taller wheel in the front?
It's the rake, and the taller wheel up front handles the off-road better. So that's one of the things that I watch on these guys that go off-roading on a standard BMW GS 650 with the cast rims, because they're like both 19s.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you really that fucking stupid that you actually ride with that shit? And then you get into front forks and ground clearance, and yeah, it gets super ugly. When you really get into it, it's like you're riding this 650 off-road, and for $200 more, you could have got a Certeo that has you'd have to study it. I can't sit here and quote it, but
well, you're also talking about, like, a lot of people now, like the popular thing to do now is to go buy the Supermotos and go dick off with those.
Yeah, have fun riding that in the snow.
I know, but I'm just saying that seems to be the popular thing to do right now.
Well, that's fine.
I mean, I used to ride ATVs in the snow. But,
ATVs
gosh,
a whole nother story.
yeah, but you get it buried, you got to dig something heavy out.
No, you better have somebody else riding with you with a either a winch or a tow strap.
Yeah, because unless you have like a Honda 250EX or something small and light, you're not tugging that out.
Well, we didn't have four-wheel drives. Mine was a 230 Quad Sport, and his was a...
Okay, so you had just regular sport quads. They weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's still light now. Like Ozzy Sean, the one you know, he's got a Grizzly 500 or something like that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, thing's freaking massive. I would not want to bury that thing.
No. I wouldn't want it to fall back on me.
But you can buy the with those quads, you can buy the mount and you can buy the winch and you can winch your own ass out.
Yeah, he has that on his.
Which makes it virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, that's like he was out in where the hell? It's somewhere in Wyoming where the big. I guess there's like a big like a rock park or somewhere where like a lot of people take their Jeeps and stuff.
Oh, that is in Utah, and that's Moab.
Okay, yeah, it might have been Moab, but yeah, he took his. But he said out there too, it's also legal as long as your four-wheeler has headlights and brake lights to ride them on the road too.
Mhm.
And because he said that he was out there he took his Grizzly out there, and was just basically he said he was pulling out Jeeps with it.
Wow.
I tell you what, I've got an electric winch that runs off the battery that I carry in my truck. And I've been thinking about, well, gee, how can I do this with the bike?
About killing the battery.
No.
You carry a spare battery?
Yeah, I carried the Magna Power AGM glass mat battery.
Okay.
That I can plug into my cigarette lighter and it recharges it. That's my backup battery. But that alone will power that winch, and then I always carry enough. What do you call them? Ratchet straps.
Yeah.
That if I could wrap something around the tree or whatever, I could winch my own bike out.
Yeah. The only issue you would have is finding a sturdy mounting point without bending something. You would have to almost like make a bracket somewhere between where your forks come down.
That's the beauty of ratchet straps, dude. Ratchet straps I can hook on the fork or I can hook on the fucking rear end, and I've done it before, dude. I pull it out. I just don't put
those,
like that.
Yeah, those are rated.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, here's how I got my bike out of the fucking snowbank.
How much does your bike weigh with everything you carry on it?
About 1,000 pounds.
Really?
800 to 1,000 pounds.
You put it on a scale before, and that's what it came up.
Yeah, the KLR, I topped that one out at 795.
What's towing capacity on those things?
Towing?
Well, I mean weight hauling.
Stock?
Yeah, well, I mean, like you said, like the bike itself.
30 pounds on the back end, and me, the rider, and maybe a passenger. But I don't carry passengers, so
Yeah.
I go, all right, I got the big fat bitch on the back. And, yeah, I need to be able to haul about 800 pounds, including me.
Okay, I mean, like I said, well, I think that's the only reason because I know that bike by itself is probably 500-600 pounds, right?
485, I do believe.
485. So the 1,000 pounds was with you on it.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was just dead weight sitting there.
Full tank of gas, and I dropped it over. And I go, hey, come over here. Help me pick this motherfucker up. That's no bullshit, dude. That's no lie.
No, that thing's as heavy as a Goldwing.
Yeah.
But do I take that as it's configured off-road? No.
Do you take the weight out of it when you take it off road?
I take the boxes off. I dump all the weight I can. The plan is up in Wisconsin they have these campsites that are on the trails. And I go to my campsite and I set up my tent and I dump the boxes. And then I shift over to a rear tail bag and carry my tools, and that's it. Just in case something goes wrong.
Yes,
if that makes any sense to you.
Yeah, I always thought that most, again, this is just me assuming. I always thought that, you left them on regardless.
No, fuck no, dude.
What was it? Oh, there was a video I found, or I stumbled onto where they were doing a promo video for the new BMW GS 800 or something like that, and this guy was riding it, and it had all the boxes on it, and he was riding it off road. I mean, again, the boxes were probably empty.
And they're aluminum boxes.
Yeah.
And they have a TV crew or a video crew there.
Yeah, I know that.
And if he crashes and this isn't going to make the cut, then all these guys put the truck in park, jump out, go help him pick the bike up, and then go, okay, let's go on. I'm dead serious, dude.
I know how that works.
Fucking, Ewan McGregor and fucking Charlie fucking Borman. I swear to God, dude, they have stunt riders do their fucking bullshit in the heavy shit. I swear to God they do. Because those guys do not ride every fucking day and deal with that kind of weight and then, we're going down to South America. And, it's going to be awesome. And dude, once you start motovlogging, you're going to learn that there's some shit you're going to put in there, some shit you're not going to put in there, because if I look like an idiot, no, I'm not going to fucking put that video up. Unless you're me, I'll put anything up, because I don't care what anybody thinks.
I always figured that's part of the fun, looking like an idiot.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think, too. And then 6 months, a year later, then I get the trolls coming on going, "You're a fucking idiot." And I go, "Yeah, thank you, you're blocked." You're going to give me shit for putting up the real deal? Really?
Oh yeah.
But no, that's just me.
Well, you guys got hammered last night in the rain.
I'm working on those videos right now. I just downloaded all 4 cameras that I use. I think I got 2 hours of footage, and then I'm going to have to... Oh, man, the editing's going to be horrendous. Because I use this camera, and I was talking, and then I use this one, and then I moved another camera out to the back, and then I went back to talking on the other cam. Oh, fuck. I don't know.
You gotta remember the order you did it.
Well, I'll figure that out. But it'll probably take me a day to get all this shit edited.
Yeah.
But I started in daylight, and then it went all the way into nighttime. And we were actually in a tornado watch. And I was like, man, this is August. How the hell can we be... Actually, today's September, so...
Yeah, today's September 1st.
So it's like, how the hell can we be in tornado watch in August/September? Just unheard of. Ungodly.
Yeah,
Weather, man.
I was watching you. I was watching the radar. Every time it's doing something here, I look up to what's going on up with you.
It's kind of neat.
You know.
Where did the Buckeye Boys get that clip of Obama flipping the stand?
I think that was a stand-in setup. Probably from like Saturday Night Live or something.
Oh, okay. That was pretty convincing.
It was pretty goddamn funny, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I watched it and I was like, I was the same way you are. I was like, where the fuck did you get that? That is too fucking funny.
Because it was convincing, man. I was like, holy shit. Like,
So I think I'll get a hold of Keith and I'll say, send me that footage because I can use that for the Polar Bear Challenge. Just
podium flip.
Just the back and forth goddamn bullshit that we always do. And I never hesitate to share clips with them. So I know they'll do the same.
Yeah,
I just don't have a real good video capture program.
Yeah, I was looking for a good video editing program, I've been kind of surfing around for one.
Well, see, I was talking, actually before you came in, we was talking about my capture card that I bought back when I first bought my Wii U. I've done like maybe one or two videos with it. The second video I never uploaded because it was too big. I got sidetracked, forgot I was recording, and I had like freaking, oh shit. I had like 2 hours of video. I'm like, I don't have the stuff to sort out 2 hours of video. So I had like, it was, oh god, it was like 10 gigs of data.
Magic's Movie Edit 2014 is, I swear by it. I absolutely love the program I use. And it's got video capture or screen capture, but it doesn't seem to capture the audio.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want one that does the audio and the video.
Well, that's easy enough. I mean, you can get fill-in audio captures. I have Audiocracy, and that's what I used when I was using this, because this records the sound from the console and the video in that, but it won't take from the headset. So I had to use another program on the computer to record my sound or my voice while I was talking. That's like if you watch the one video I did of the ZombiU playthrough where I died in it. I was talking about because I was using the headset so that the sound wouldn't bleed through, because the mic on this is working to pick up my voice, but I had the sound on the TV turned off because this was capturing the game sound, but I couldn't hear nothing through the headset I was using for the Wii U because it doesn't. It's a weird system, and I even said, I'm probably going to die because I can't hear anything, and eventually, pretty much that's what happened. I ended up dying in the playthrough and started laughing about it, and even that I had to sync my voice to what I was talking about. And I did that literally with Audiocracy and Windows Movie Maker, because you can still import sound files that way. So everything, that I was doing, up until before I started talking to you guys was all, basically me trying to figure out how to make work with what I had. And, after I get everything else squared away, I need to take squared away, then I'll look into video editing software. And I like yesterday I was talking to someone else on YouTube because I asked them, so what type of screen cap software do you use for just the, for like playing on your laptop? Because this is only good really for like console gaming, because I'd literally have to hook this up to one computer and then play on one and record through the other. And I was talking about, if you ever do screen caps of playing like a PC game, what do you use? And I downloaded it because it's called what's it called? Open Broadcaster, which I opened the program and I'm like, how the fuck does he use this? Yes. Because here, this is what it looks like when you open it. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Nice tunnel effect, dude.
That wasn't on purpose. But anyway, this is what the actual program comes up as. And literally, like, you got settings, start streaming, preview stream, which if I do this, cannot idolize because it's being used. But
no, I'm just checking to see if that's live or what the fuck.
Yeah, it's live.
Now, with your Magic, can you cut down on the noise on your audio there, Tom, or it doesn't work with audio?
It depends upon the package that you buy and if you can get a deal on it. Me personally, right now, I wouldn't buy the 2014 because next year is coming up. I'd sit and hold back.
Mm-hmm.
When they come out with 2015, they'll have audio. You can get the Movie Edit Pro, and then it will also come with some audio editing and photo editing, which they think is like Photoshop, but I haven't had any good luck with that. But as far as riding a bike and cutting down the wind noise, I don't believe that can be done.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I run a Drift Ghost, which I'm happy with. I'm happy with what I'm running. But the deal I'm dealing with is I'm trying to figure out which mic I want to use with that.
Yeah, see, this is the audio software that I have.
All right, who's got a ringing phone?
It's done.
Oh, look, he's got an NT8 fucking cell phone case.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, my girl got it, and it's a bling case, and I'm going, it's bling, and she says, yeah, I didn't think it was bling, but that's what it is.
Yeah, so basically this is a audio program that you can adjust output volume, and you got input volume. I don't know if you can actually adjust wind noise with it.
Well, the trick is you have to find out what frequency that wind noise is at.
Well, down here gives you a frequency that you can change it
Okay.
to. See right here? Project
Yeah.
rate hertz.
Oh, okay.
I've tried programs like that before.
Mm. Okay.
And it never seems to work.
Yeah, so I got to isolate it in the helmet with the microphone, which I have a microphone port, so that's not such a big deal.
The only reason I downloaded that program to begin with was I was doing a voice audition for what is it? So someone was trying to do an anime or a small, and I did a voice audition. That's the only reason why I have that software.
Here, I'll give you a look at. Oh fuck! Really? This ain't this. This is not doing great.
That and another reason why I have Audiography is because of this program.
See, this is disgusting. Yeah, I can't seem to bring it up.
Yeah, see, I have this right here. It's called Virtual DJ. And this is basically if you get an older version of it, it's freeware. But if you get a current version of this, it's about a $500 program.
Yeah.
But that's exactly where I'm trying to hook up with you guys, because I spent $100 on my editing software, and I timed it where I got the sound and the picture and some other stupid bullshit that I don't even use. Because, oh yeah, you can go out and you can get that fucking goddamn
Fucking goddamn
IMAX shit. The the Mac computer shit. Fuck, I ain't got that kind of money, and I'm not going to spend that kind of money, and I'm not going to go out and buy a goddamn iMac fucking computer.
Well, they're talking more of like, cause like Reedsbud, he uses iMovie for his videos.
Yeah.
And the PC equivalent of iMovie would be, I think, like Adobe Premiere.
Yeah, have you priced that?
Yeah, I know, it's expensive.
And now you can't even buy it. You have to lease your license, and then you have to pay it every fucking year. Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm not playing your fucking game there.
Yeah, that's what they're after. You just get to use it, and it's never yours.
It's the same idea as like when they license software to OEMs. Everyone's starting to figure out that you make more money in the long run when you license the software instead of selling ownership. That's how Microsoft made their fortune. They licensed their software to Hewlett-Packard, IBM.
Yeah, but at least you don't have to keep paying every fucking year to use Windows.
Well, no. We're not, but the OEMs are paying that licensing fee. See, another thing that Bill Gates talked about years ago was talk about cloud computing, where everything, everything is off-site, and when that happens, you'll be leasing your software.
Oh, that's what they're planning to do with the cloud. Yes.
Yeah, they're already doing that with the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll give you 1 gig. I don't want it. You know how long it would take me to fill 1 gig?
Oh yeah, it takes no time. 1 gig ain't nothing anymore.
Like 5 fucking videos, and I'm already at the 1 gig.
Yeah, 1 gig ain't shit anymore. I remember there was a point in time where 1 gig was like, wow. Now, there was a time when 100 gigs was big. Now,
I remember when 720 megabytes was like, oh my God, I have reached the plateau. And that was with my Tandy TS1000.
Oh my God, the Tandy OS.
No, I'm dead serious, and it was DOS, and I knew it was really fucking good.
Dude, I still have DOS 3.0 on diskette. I still have the user manual for DOS 3.0.
Now, just try and plug that into your fucking computer now, and it can't even read it.
My laptop doesn't even have a diskette drive, so.
Or better yet, try to get into DOS on your current computer. You can't.
There's no DOS. It's just a shell.
You can't fucking do it anymore.
No, on Windows 7 it's just a shell. And Windows 8, I don't even think you can get to a DOS prompt on Windows 8.
You couldn't get to DOS on XP. It's all about, we're going to control you. This is what you get. I'm serious, dude. It's friggin' ugly.
Yeah, I know. My phone here is unlimited data. And now they want me to upgrade my phone. I can't upgrade it because if I upgrade it, I lose my unlimited data. I have to go out and buy another phone, pay full price to keep my unlimited data.
I have the same thing with my Verizon.
That's who I'm with.
And I've got unlimited, and my Droid Bionic will run, what is it, four laptops?
Yeah.
And I did that last year at the meetup because the Buckeye Boys had the satellite thing, and people were uploading, and they were limited, and boom, it got buried. And I was like, well, here, just sign into my phone. So everybody was signing into my phone, and they were uploading and downloading, and oh man, the phone. I love my phone. I'm like, oh my God. But now they're starting to, I think they're starting to try and hammer me on usage.
Are they slowing you down?
Not really slowing me down. Just not being able to connect.
Oh, okay, okay. Like, how many bars are you showing on yours?
I'm in 4G with 2 bars.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you're 2 bars? Okay, that's what they're doing. Mine is 3Gs, and I can only get 2 bars out of it.
But dude, a year ago, I had the same setup, 4G, 2 bars, and I was running 3 computers here when I forgot to pay the Cox connection bill. So they shut me off for a day. Well, we can't connect you back. You know, I immediately went, what the fuck? So I called them up. Oh, yeah, you didn't pay. I was like, oh, okay, all right. Here's my credit card. Pay it. Connect me back up. Oh, we can't connect you back up till tomorrow. I said, no problem. I have Verizon. So I was running 4 computers here off my cell phone. But then the other day, Cox went down. So I tried to connect through my cell phone. And it was like, nope, doesn't work. I'm like, you are on fucking crack. But I went through it with Cox over the weekend because I was trying to pay my bill. I couldn't pay my bill online because something was snafu'd there. So then I went, okay, fuck you. So I called up the phone number and tried to do the automated thing. Type in your phone number that's registered with this account. So I typed in my phone number. We don't recognize that phone number. I'm like, you guys are totally fucking hosed. So I called them up and actually got a live person on them. Oh my God, did I rag on their fucking ass last night.
We don't recognize the phone number.
Oh, dude, I did. I was totally fucking pissed. I said, here I am just trying to give you money, and your internet's fucked up, and I can't even pay you via the phone. You really want to fuck with me? Oh, my God. That went on for about an hour. I probably used up all my talking minutes last night because they pissed me off that fucking bad. But really, I think these companies anymore, I think it's all a fucking scam. I really do.
Oh, I agree.
It's horrible to get to talk to someone. You have any trouble with Comcast, it's fucking horrible. They don't care. And because we fought with them for about a good year or so, because like we would have like a couple days where the internet would work, and then next thing you know we'd be restarting the modem like 5 or 6 times a day.
Oh, they did that to me yesterday. Well, I see you're having problems with your connection. I said, no, I'm not having any problem with my fucking connection. Well, yeah, it shows on here, so we're going to redo your connection setup. So I'm like, what the fuck ever, what do you want me to do? You want me to shut everything down and so you can Oh, no, don't worry about it. I don't see any fucking difference. So I call them today, and I get the same fucking bullshit. Oh, you need to reset your cookies. You need to try Mozilla Firefox. You need to go to IE. And when they said, you need to go to IE, I said, fuck you, I'm not going to IE. I don't trust that fucking goddamn browser.
Oh my god, Internet Explorer. You know why they recommend Internet Explorer?
Because they're getting a fucking kickback.
Yep. Like I used Firefox for years. I was a strong Firefox supporter.
I did too.
And
until they goofed that one up.
I don't know what happened within the last 2 or 3 years, but the last straw was about a year or so ago. There was this goofy fucking malware called Conduit. And I don't know. I mean, use the same sites I browse every fucking time. Next thing I know, I turn it on one day. Next thing I know, my search browser is fucking Conduit. I'm like,
Yep. I
really?
know exactly what you're talking about. They
And
did
I'm
the
like,
same fucking thing to me.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So anyway, I'm thinking, what the hell did I do? So I completely reformatted my laptop, reinstalled, and about 2 days later I had Conduit again. I'm like, are you fucking serious? So I dumped it again, this time, and I went to Chrome, and I still got it. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? So I got to the point where I was like, you know what, fuck all y'all. Dumped my drive again, took it back to fucking zero, reinitialized the drive, everything I could fucking think of to wipe it. And first thing I did, because you got to use Internet Explorer, I didn't really want to open Firefox. I opened up, went to Iron, which I don't know if you ever heard of Iron browser. It's built on the Chromium engine, except for it doesn't have Google Analytics in it. And
I absolutely love Chrome. Chrome doesn't fuck around with me at all.
That's all I use now, Chrome.
Well, like I said, I used Chrome for the longest time too, but like I said, after I got Conduit with it too, I'm like, man, fuck this. And so now I use Iron. It's like right now, like I can show you. I mean, it looks exactly like Chrome. As soon as you sign into your Google account, it looks like Chrome.
I'm not playing. You don't need to show me. I'm not playing with Iron. I'm with Chrome.
Well,
before Chrome, I was in Safari. Man, Safari was the bomb. But then they quit supporting PCs.
Yeah.
My brother was all about Safari. Well, Safari is Apple's default browser, and the last was like Safari 9. They messed it up really bad, and that's when they quit. That's when they quit doing the PC support. Because I know people that had Macs that quit using Safari because they messed it up really bad, and went to Firefox. But again, this is when Firefox was still pretty good. But I mean, I don't know what the hell they did.
Chuck's big time on fucking Firefox because you can use ad blocker, and I'm like, ads are fucking normal to me. I mean,
well, see, like I was telling you, Iron doesn't have the analytics to it, so ads don't load.
yeah.
I wonder if they got that for tablet.
What I got.
Another reason why I got upset with Chrome and Firefox was it'd pop up say, "Hey, you need to update." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And that's how I figured out I kept getting fucking Conduit because
that's an ad.
Yeah. One day I just said, you know what? It kept popping up. I kept ignoring it, and I kept checking. I went in the browser on Chrome and checked. Say, okay, does it need updated? And it said no, it's up to date. So I was like, okay. So I did a little research. Said no, it updates by itself. You won't
Chrome. Yeah, Chrome updates itself.
Yeah, and that's why I realized, like, okay, and Firefox is the same way. That ever since that, and plus that's another reason why I went to Iron, because Iron doesn't. If I ever get a pop up for Iron, I know it's bullshit because you have to go to the actual website to download the update. It doesn't do it by itself.
So anyway, I'm sticking with Chrome.
Yeah.
Now, what do you...
Well, basically the whole idea behind Iron is basically a bunch of nerds got together, took the source code for Chrome and ripped all the analytics out of it, basically.
Now, what do you use, Tom, for storage on the videos because of how much you upload? What are you storing those on? An external drive?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I've got 10 of these.
Is it solid state?
No, I'm not paying for solid state till the price comes down. I've got 10 of these that are like 3 gig, 2 gig. No, 300 gig, 500 gig.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've also got one that's 3 terabytes.
Yeah, I don't have a terabyte external yet.
Dude, they're 500. Go check out Walmart. They're fucking cheap.
Well, no, I got a 500 gig external that's backing up like my old desktop from years ago and my laptop.
But all I save are my raw files.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do, is save the raw stuff.
I don't save the finished product because you can always download that back from YouTube.
Yeah, what I've been doing now is I just burn it to a disk. Once I finish, I burn it to a disk, but I can't put it up because of the music copyrights that are on the music I've used.
Right.
Till I get a microphone so I can do my own commentary. I've got it set to music.
You can find DRM free music.
Dude, let me tell you some stories about DRM free music. I have videos from 2 years ago that I posted the licenses and they cleared it, and then all of a sudden in the last 6 months they're nailing me with copyright now on these old fucking videos, and I can't fucking beat them. So I'm just like, well, okay, fuck you then. I already made my money off that.
Yeah.
But I still get views, I still get comments. But it's like, how can they fucking do that? I had the license before company Joe Blow bought this guy's music, and now all of a sudden they're saying, oh, this is the copyright. So then I challenge it, and then YouTube comes back and says, oh, well, that company says, fuck you. We own the license now, so your claim is no longer valid. I'm like, what the fuck?
What they're doing is they're acquiring it and they're reissuing the license, and it's weird.
I know,
how that
but YouTube has a 30-day rule. If nobody claims against it within the first 30 days, then they come back and say, oh, well, your claim has been disputed and approved, but now that's what they used to do. But now it's like, no, fuck you. They own the license now, so you're fucked.
So somebody paid them.
Yes.
Yeah, they're paying YouTube a bunch of money.
I think there's only
Yeah.
one video I had hit for music copyright, and I didn't contest it. I just removed it. And that was a video I had up, and again, I had it up years ago, and it wasn't even monetized.
But they don't put a strike on me. They just say, okay, from here on out, any views you get on that, you don't get the hit money. If you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, well, normally the ones I've seen that's been hit for that, what they'll do is they'll just mute the sound. I've noticed they'll mute the sound until you remove it. I've seen them do that because that's what they did with one of my videos. They didn't hit me with a copyright strike.
That's fucking old school shit there.
But I mean, that's what they did on the one. They just muted the sound. And basically,
if you replace it with YouTube music, you still can't garner any revenue out of it because YouTube music is, they already know. Well, he don't get no money out of this because we provided the music.
Yeah, just taking your money away from you.
Yeah, because I remember I set up. That was when I had my old tower hooked up to my TV, and I was playing with the virtual DJ. I did a video of me. I think it was like 30 minutes long of me just basically mixing music, and that's the video they nailed.
Hey, John, where you at on the truck, dude?
Got both valve covers pulled off. Right hand side's in good shape, it's all tight, and that's just the left hand side tensioner that's gone. Now I've got to rip the radiators out, oil cooler out, condenser for the air conditioner out before I can even get to the timing chain access.
I think you're gonna have to pull the heads to make sure there isn't any piston damage.
Yeah. It's going to be a long road.
Now, wait a minute. Don't they make a camera you can pull the plugs and then look down at the pistons through that camera?
They probably do, but you don't know if the valves are bent. Basically, from what I saw of John's video, the tensioner fucking gave out, whatever. And on a Dodge, Chevy, and Ford, if that happens, if it jumps time, you could have a valve go down, smack the piston, and put a hole in it. That's my mechanical knowledge.
Yeah.
That's what they call an interference head.
But if he was looking at them and there are no strikes on the pistons, right?
That's assuming it was running long enough to actually strike the piston. Enough times to mark it. Because you remember that the piston's forged steel.
No, not anymore.
No.
That's aluminum.
Aluminum.
Pistons are aluminium.
See, we're running. I came out to start later on, and it just wouldn't fire up.
Is that new Durango?
Yeah.
That's the Magnum V8 or the Hemi V8?
It's the Magnum.
That's
318.
That's interference head. That it might have been something.
But honestly, I would pull the heads off, and then if there's no damage, I would lap the valves. If you need a valve spring compressor, I've got like 3 of them. I can send you one, dude.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone that has a mechanic's stethoscope?
I can get a hold of one.
He's got a screwdriver. That's all he needs. He can get right up against there, but don't turn the engine over anymore because...
No, do it by hand. Take a ratchet to the crank, take the plugs out, and do it by hand. That way you don't have compression fighting you. Unhook the battery, spin it by hand. If you have that, you'll hear it hit.
Don't do that, John. Take the heads off.
What? You don't like that?
Do a complete top end. You're gonna have to do the timing chain no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it no matter what. But I mean, but that's going to tell him if it actually bent something or not.
No, what'll actually tell him is taking the heads off, and then he solves 5 different things. He solves the intake gasket possibly leaking later on down the road, head gaskets possibly leaking on down the road, timing chain, tensioners, and if it's just a piston, then I'm not really familiar with that particular Dodge, but you can take the oil pan off, and if it's only one piston that's fucked up, then you can rotate the engine, unbolt that, drop that piston out. Dude, I've done so much shit. I'm telling you, it's incredible. You could have 7 pistons that are perfectly fine and one that's fucked up, and you can replace that one piston easily.
Yeah, but it's easier to do the piston ring compressor from the top than the bottom.
No. You never bring a piston out from the bottom. It has to come out the top.
What he meant by the oil pan is that's the only way you can unbolt it, is you have to rotate the crank to get it in the right position, unbolt it, and then push it out through the top.
Right. Correct.
Yeah, but you just said drop the oil pan and pull it down.
Yeah, well, you have to undo the connecting rod.
Yeah.
So
that's what he meant.
And then you have to drive that piston out the top after you use a, what do they call that? The reamer. I've got one of those too. The piston ring reamer.
Yeah, I'm weighing up the...
I don't think you're going to have to buy a new engine or a used engine.
No.
You got the smarts, and you got enough of us on YouTube that'll fucking help you out, dude.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm weighing up at the moment, how much everything's going to cost me compared to a replacement motor.
Yeah, even a long block, you're looking at $800,000 probably for a long block.
Fuck a long block. Stop that shit right there, dude. How many miles you got on that fucking Dodge?
That one's got 165 on it now.
Okay. Short block and heads, worst case.
Yeah.
You can buy used heads, have them fucking have the heads redone. Just make sure the used heads that you buy you have dipped and fluxed. Dude, I did that with my fucking Blazer. I short blocked mine. I took my heads down, had them dipped and fluxed, and I think it was like $80 for both of them. It was $40 a piece. But I bought the valve spring compressor, and I took them down completely fucking empty, and I replaced all the freeze plugs and everything in them. And I took them down and I said, check these. Now we got one that needs to be planed. I said, go ahead, plane it. And I think that was like $40 more. So $200. All right, I got two good heads, and I put them back on, and I've never had a problem with it since with the short block. And I'm sure you've got that capability down there.
Yeah.
It's probably even cheaper down there than it is up here.
It's just going to take a lot of time to get it all done.
Yeah, I hear you. And if you want to borrow a truck and get a cherry picker, I got one down at the Indian's garage. You can borrow it, no problem. I've got an engine hoist.
Yeah.
Keep it as long as you need it. Someday we'll hook up and... Oh, I just came up to bring your cherry picker back. Okay, thank you.
Where are you from?
Missouri.
Missouri?
Yeah.
Oh. KC area?
No, I'm down in the Boot Hill.
Oh, you're down there over by the St. Louis Boot Hill down south.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I'm right next to Arkansas, Tennessee.
Yeah.
All that bullshit.
Dude, if I had the cash, I would load up the trailer and come the fuck down and bring the cherry picker and everything, and we'd pull that fucking engine and be done with it in 3 days.
Yeah.
And I'd bring Barbie with me. So we could go ride while the heads are getting fucking dipped and fluxed.
See, replacement motor for it, I'm looking at around $750, $800.
For a used one?
Yeah, rebuilt.
Long block or short block?
That'd be another 318 to go straight back in it.
Long block or short block? Does it come with the heads?
That's everything. All I have to do is pull my bits, like the water pump and all that lot over, switch them over whichever way I want to go.
And it's 4-wheel drive?
Yeah, 4-wheel drive.
Oh, fuck. Transfer case, transmission, engine.
Yeah.
The biggest thing with the 318 is it's not And
the biggest thing with is it's a fucking Dodge, dude.
Well, it's not a desirable motor. That's why he's getting it as cheap as he's getting it. The biggest thing you got to look at, and I mean, you're saying that's already rebuilt, right?
That's what he said. Yeah.
See, other people's idea of rebuilt's different. I mean, they could just do a bottom end. They're going to call that a rebuild. They can do a head job. Rebuild. You'd have to say, you know, what is your idea of a rebuild? Because you could be getting something with a new crank, rod and main bearings, but it's still going to have valve springs with whatever mileage the motor had on it, and you'll be back, or in the timing chain, you'll be back to square one.
And I've been pricing up the timing chain sets for the kits. They're anything up to $500.
Is that a dual overhead cam or single overhead?
Dual.
Mm.
You got your primary timing chain and then 2 secondary chains behind it.
So it's a quad cam.
No, there's a chain that goes to the left side to run the cam. There's a chain that goes to the right
side.
Yeah.
And you got the main one that runs from the crank to the center.
Well,
if I'm explaining that right.
Yeah. You got your primary chain that goes up. One's going to your right side, one's going your left side.
Yeah.
And then there's a main one in the middle that goes from your crank to the other gear above, just above it. What the other two come off.
The chains I've always seen, it's just been the single chain.
Yeah, but see, he has a counterbalance shaft. Is that correct? Is that a counterbalance shaft in the middle of the engine that center chain goes up to?
That's the word.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See the car I had 4 timing chains when I did a rebuild. I had to do a rebuild on. It had a chain that ran from the primary cam on each side to the secondary cams, and then there was a chain that went from each primary down to the crank. I remember because we took it out. We did a bottom end rebuild on it because it spun a main bearing. And we took it to a guy to do the chain, and we went to pick the motor back up. He said, "Never bring that motor back to me again." He said, "Never bring that back to me again."
Did you buy a new crankshaft for it, or what did you do?
Yeah, we put a new crank, new rod bearings, new main bearings, because the main bearing spun. And since we had the motor sitting out and the car had 60,000 miles on it, I just put a new chain in it.
Okay, did you replace the camshaft bearings too? I
can't remember. He did the top part. We did the bottom. All said and done, I had like $2,000 in parts and labor.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he did or not. The car had 60,000 miles on it when it spun. So
must have run Pennzoil on the motherfucker.
No, the guy I bought off of 2 days after I got it, it did.
Was it a Dodge?
No, it was the first 2000 Cougar I had, the Roush Cougar I had. The guy I bought it off of, huh?
Mercury?
Yeah.
What the fuck? 60,000 miles?
Yeah. Well, let me explain why. The guy I bought it off of, it 2 days after I got it. Again, the guy was a buddy of mine. I let drive it. He goes ripping through town in second gear, doing about 50 miles an hour. And I don't think that helped it. And the guy before that, he felt bad, so he helped me take the motor out. And while we were putting it back in, he was telling me that oh yeah, this car holds or won X amount, or I forget what year he said, Ohio County a burnout competition. I said, it did what? Yeah, it won the burnout competition. I said, don't you think you should have told me that before I bought this car? So that tells me that that car was no stranger to 6,500, 7,000 RPM.
Shouldn't really matter.
I know it shouldn't really matter, but the problem is, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking of an old 302 or the 3.8. That car had a 2.5 liter V6. That was the Mazda V6 that car had.
Okay, so then we can talk about motorcycles running down the road at 55 miles an hour, running 4,000 RPM. So your argument is lost with me.
Well, you're talking two different worlds, though. Average vehicle cruising speed at 60, 70 miles an hour is what, 2,000, 3,000 RPM at the most?
Yeah, right.
Most, and I mean, even like V8s, they top out. Well, I mean, a lot of the modern ones now, they run a lot higher. But even around that year, most V8s, the highest they went was 6,000, 7,000 RPM.
Yeah, no, I have to disagree.
I had an XR7 Cougar that had the 5 liter that the tach only went to it redlined at 5,000 RPM and yellow lined at 4,700, and the car would stop you and wouldn't let you go past 4,700.
Had a governor in it, yeah.
Yeah. But again, you know, and even that car, limiting you to that, and again, you know, I was the second owner. I had it for a year. It had like 110 on it, and I had 120 on it when I quit driving it because it developed a dry knock when you started. And that car never really got ran that hard. I pushed it once and seen where it stopped at, and that's the first time. That's the last time I did it.
Dude, we're talking about a truck. We're talking about a four-wheel drive truck.
I know.
My question is, why do you have to pull the transmission? Why can't they just stay in the truck and just pull the motor out the front? Or is there no room to get the motor slid far enough forward to get it up out?
No, it's getting around the bell housing is the problem.
You have to take the transmission off in order to pull the engine by itself. And in order to disconnect the transmission, you have to pull the fucking transfer case.
Jeez.
Because you don't have enough room. If you don't do that, you can't just undo the transfer case and then back it up, because this is the day and age of let's see how much shit we can fit into this tiny ass fucking space.
So people can't fix this shit at home, and they have to take it to the dealer.
Oh, I agree.
Fucking do
I had to pull the whole left side of a car apart about a month and a half ago to change an alternator and raise the motor because I couldn't get the alternator out without raising the motor.
I still would have cut a hole in the floorboard.
She wouldn't let me do it, or I would have.
Dude, to change the fuel pump on my fucking Blazer, I had to drop the fucking gas tank.
Yeah.
Do they
because
have?
it's in there.
Do they have a little door in the fucking top of it so you can get to it? No, fuck no. Now this is take it to the dealer so we can do it.
No, I dropped the gas tank myself.
No,
I did the same thing.
my
Yeah.
brother's Bronco 2 was the same way. You had to drop the tank, change the fuel pump.
Oh, don't get me started on Bronco 2s. Bronco 2s. Oh, well, we got to get a new computer for it. Well, we have to have the serial number of the engine, we have to have the serial number of the computer, and then we have to match it up, and you have to have this number fucking goddamn computer in order for it to work. Well, can't you just fucking flash it? Dude, we went through this down at Joe's. I swear to God. Down at the engines. He had 2 of them. One was good, one was not so good. So we went, all right, well, let's just swap the computers. Same year, same month. Both of them were 2.9. Yeah, 2.9s.
Yeah, that's right. It was an 89 or 91, somewhere between there.
And I think there was like a month difference between them.
Yeah.
They just happened to be, oh, well, we're coming out with a new model here, so we're going to switch the motherfucking computer.
Yeah.
So then we went to U-Pull-It and got one that matched up, and we put it in, and it would go 3 miles and then backfire. We never could get that fucking solved. And I've got the fucking computer scanners, OBD1, OBD2.
It would backfire after going down the road?
Yeah, every 3 miles. It would chug and then backfire.
That sounds like a time in advance issue.
No, that's called a computer fucking issue. Because you can't, the distributor only goes in one way on these cars now.
Yeah, it's still electric. You can't adjust them by that
And
way
the
anymore.
computer does it all. There isn't any, oh, well, let's rotate the distributor this way and try it, and okay, let's go back this way. No. Yeah, that shit don't work no more.
Yeah. Coil packs are the same way. It's all electronic.
And that's what I'm going through with my Blazer right now. I got to figure out what the fuck's going on with that, because I got gas, I got air, apparently I don't have any spark. So I'm like, So then I went to look for the coil packs, and it's back to the, let's see how much shit we can fit into a tiny space. And remember, I've already rebuilt this truck once, and I'm like, fuck, I can't and Joe's like, well, I got coil packs, I got everything down here. And I'm like, he shows it to me, and I'm like, I don't remember putting those on this truck. So I'm like, what the fuck? But it's not a high priority, so I just keep recharging the battery every once in a while.
I got a question for you since you had one of those wagons before. What did you end up doing for changing the spark plugs back by the firewall? What did you use?
Which wagon are you talking about?
Sable wagon. You said you had one.
Oh, that's simple, dude. Sideways engine. you will see a thing that sticks up with an eye in it, and you unbolt the motor mounts, and then you put a ratchet strap on it, and you rotate the engine, and the exhaust has a spring on it that allows you to rotate the engine forward, and then you just reach in the back after you do that, and that's how you change the back spark plugs. I'm dead serious. I can show you on my Monte Carlo.
Well, I know the caddy I had for a little bit. Yeah, I know that's what you had to do with that, because there's actually a slot in the motor mount. You push the car forward, and you slid the bolt back in, and it held the motor there. But this one, it's the 3.8.
That's what I had in my Taurus wagon, yeah.
And you said there's an eyelet that you run a ratchet strap to.
Yeah.
I'll have to look for that.
And you tilt the fucking engine. Look, all you got to do is look at your exhaust. If you see the exhaust underneath with the spring coming off the exhaust manifold, that allows you to tilt the fucking engine.
Okay.
Dead serious. Check it out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely look into it, because I know on the car I had, it had the spark plugs down in the middle of the heads. So I could still reach it without, you didn't tilt the motor forward. You could reach it flat. On the older, like 3.8s of that, it's still down by the manifolds.
Yeah. You have to. It's hard to explain, but you have to think engineering style. All right, how are we going to make money for the mechanics at the dealerships that have to work on this stuff, but yet keep you, me, and CD and John from doing it ourselves? There's always a fucking trick to it. And sometimes you have to go from underneath and up to get to those plugs, which 90% of the time people think, oh, I got to have a lift for this, so I'm taking it to the dealer. Good plan, guys. And then the mechanic goes, oh, yeah, well, I just have to use a swivel with a 6-inch fucking extension on a 3/8-inch ratchet. That's how you have to think. Seriously, that's how you have to think.
That's how I had to get the back spark plug out of the Ram pickup I used to have. I had to drop the socket in the hall, put me a 3-inch extension down there, then a swivel, then another extension, then another swivel before I could get the wrench on it to get it out.
I've seen people on like the old half-ton Chevys with the 350 going through the fender wells to get the back spark plugs. I've seen that, and I know
I did that on my F100, my 1965 F100.
Yeah.
Once I put the 302 engine in it.
And
what do they do? 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2,
staggered.
4, 5, 6. Number 7 fucking spark plug was a motherfucker to get to. And that's how I did it.
I remember
put the socket on, and then go through a bunch of fucking elbow swivel joint motherfuckers. But I put that engine in there after I bought a 302 with a blown timing chain, and I completely rebuilt the 302 and then put it in, and it had timing gears in it. I put timing gear in it instead of timing chain. And, man, I absolutely love that truck. I paid $300 for it, and I think I spent like $2,000 fucking rebuilding the engine, and then I spent probably another $1,000 on the repaint job, and then I put it was a farm truck. It had a 3-speed fucking goddamn manual tranny in it, or maybe it was a 4-speed, whatever. But I bought a junk LTD, which I got all these parts off of. 1978 LTD. And, dude, I did all this shit, and I put the tranny out of the LTD in it after I did the tranny, the tranny booster in it. Basically rebuilt the tranny, and I sold that fucker for 18 grand when I was done with it. There's pictures of it in one of these truck magazines. This guy was like, "You did what? You did what? You did what? Yeah, I'll give you 18 grand for it." Because I started off at $20,000. I was like, "Give me 20 grand for it." So he thought he bagged me for getting me down to 18, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll take your 18."
Well, this has been going on for a little over 2 or actually almost 3 hours. So I'm going to end this right here.
All right, I gotta get off here anyway because I gotta get on editing. That's gonna take quite a few hours.
That's fine. Thanks for coming. I'm just ending the live broadcast. If you want to hang out, you can. But that's fine.
John, nice talking to you. Anything I can do to help you out?
I'll get a hold of you.
I can ask Engine all kinds of questions. He's pretty familiar with Dodge.
Yeah.
CD, I'll catch you later, bro. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, you be safe.
Fuck that. I'm never safe. But I do enjoy talking to you, man.
Okay.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Dante, thanks. Have a nice night.
You too.
See you guys later.
Yeah, catch you all later.
All right, bye.
Bye.